Hey, what's going on guys? Tom Mason here and back with another behind the image, and today it's this fox shot. Now this shot was actually taken pretty much during a family dinner and I'm putting it up because I want to tell you that, being a wildlife photographer is about always being prepared and ready to work with situations that kind of unfold in front of you. At the time I'm just having dinner, chilling with my family, and bang, out pops a fox in the kind of like back area of where we were eating. Really grungy urban setting, perfect for something a little bit different. So I pulled out my camera and at the time I was actually testing out the Nikon 20mm 1.8, so I had that stuck on a D810 and that's all I had with me. So of course you've got to make the most of what you've got. I took it outside, got down on my hands and knees and just started crawling towards the fox. Now of course other people in the restaurant are just looking out the window at me like I'm some absolute weirdo, and to my surprise the fox was actually really quite calm around my presence. A lot of the time you want to spend a huge amount of effort slowly getting closer and closer and closer, but over around 15 minutes I managed to get probably within 3 or 4 foot of this fox. That was fantastic for the shot that I had in mind. And quickly as I'd walked out the back I'd noticed the white walls were grungy, all the paint falling off, and there was a lot of like rubbish and litter that a lot of the time people don't want in their wildlife photography, but for me I think it makes the image far more interesting, that kind of urban grungy look. Now to make the shot I actually used the pop-up flash on my camera. I dialed in it to be -1 exposure and then underexposed my whole camera so that you get some dark areas and then the flash would fill in with the fox. I took a couple of shots from a reasonable distance and the fox wasn't bothered by the flash, so I moved in a little bit closer, and working with the 20mm this shot was finally when I got 2 or 3 feet away, when I framed up off to the right hand side looking into the frame, a lot of dark areas, a lot of bright areas, and I knew when I took it that I want to convert it to black and white. It just makes it far more grungy, that far more urban feel, and to be honest I'm really happy with this shot, one that just proves that no matter where you are, as long as you're always on the lookout for wildlife and you're prepared with your camera, you can always make a great image. So tell me what you think. Do you like the shot? Do you not like the shot? Do you shoot urban wildlife photography? Drop it in a comment below and join me next time for another behind the image where I'll be sharing my tips and tricks and just giving you a few thoughts about the images that I shoot out in the field. Cheers!